everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included, everyone's favorite space colony management game. Today we are continuing work on our Badlands playthrough, where we were trying to wrangle all of our hatches out of the base because they're just running around, they're pooping everywhere, they're just eating all of our stuff up. Listen, this is not acceptable. So let's get them out of there, get them all round up. I'm gonna chuck them all on the top of the base right now, and hopefully that keeps things at bay. Let's get all these hatch eggs out of here too, like for crying out loud, like they're literally everywhere. We also are excitingly got a couple more ambisuits built, and we're trying to get them to stop wearing them in the base. That would be great, actually. Ace cow. All right, now let's go on down here. So we have a bit of a problem. We have an algae issue that's kind of like popped up. We're running a little low. So we really do need to start trying to get our oxygen system finished or built or something, or some of it, part of it. We might just YOLO an electrolyzer somewhere so that we can get parts of it done, because this is taking its sweet time. Let's go ahead and actually just get all of this work done right now. So this will at least frame out a majority of the system itself. And the only thing we have not really taken into account for on this is that we don't have a pipe. So we're gonna need to run, I'm gonna just put this here for right now because I want to see where we're gonna run this plumbing. So I think for this, oh, right, and we were talking, I think we were talking last time about hooking up, weren't we talking about putting in some sort of like bin here with a notifier? I really like that idea. I really like that idea. And so I'm gonna go ahead and think about that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this open. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll open this up. No. You know what? I'm not going to. We'll just close it off. It doesn't need anything. And we did the research, right? We did the research for the automatic notifiers. So let's go ahead. Where? It's in the automation, right? Automated notifier. Okay, so we can stick a notifier in here, right? And do we want to hook it up to the tank? So the automation, the liquid reservoir is, do we have one that's already built? I think it gives more information. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to cannot receive logic activation threshold. Okay. So yeah, we'll set it. Let's just hook it up straight to the tank. You know, we don't need any other sensors. We don't need anything else. That way, if there is a problem and we are running low on water, we'll make a notification for it, and it can tell us about said problem before it becomes a bigger problem, like not having any oxygen. And then we'll run this pipe right like here. Okay, so we'll bring new fluid in, we'll run fluid out. This is kind of weird, actually. Hold on a second. This might cause, can we just adjust this plumbing a little bit so that way it's not a hot mess? Can we do that? That'd be great. Okay, how about this? We'll run it like there, and then that way, if we need to run a pipe this way, we can bridge in one place, and we don't need to like think about bridging in multiple locations. And there we go. Okay. No, then that's very much backwards. Here, let's try that again. There we go. So this bridge will flow into this tank. That'll go up this wall, and then if we ever need to run a pipe through here, we just have one place that we need to go over. Perfect. All right, and then let's make sure that they don't build this electrolyzer. But the rest of this can get built. This is wonderful. So we're gonna hammer this thing out, get this all ready to go. And then we have a couple of things we need to go find, right? We need to see, oh, we did find crude oil like forever ago. I forgot about that. Okay, so we do have crude oil down here, which we could dig down. We could dig down here and get this crude oil. We can just stick like a pitcher pump in here and pump a little bit out. Wait, so how do we go about that? We could extend this down. We need to dig this out anyway, right? Because Yeah, we need to dig this out anyway because we want to put this corridor in, and then we can like rough out where the bottom of the base is going to be, and then we can build like a corridor underneath so they can come through. Then they can take the atmosphere suits out, run down underneath the base, and then go down to that little area. I really like this idea. Okay. In the meantime, how's this all looking? Yeah, let's have them focus. Let's have them focus on this little project here, and then before they build this wall, let's make sure that they are able to get in here and put some of these internal pieces in. Okay, we need to make sure that they have access to this. 1, 2. Why is this? Am I the only one that feels like this spacing is off? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What is different? What is different right here? I guess we have an extra tile in right here. That's why. Which we'll need to take this out anyway, because we need to be able to put a pitcher pump in here at some point. Which I guess let's go ahead and make sure that we plan for that. We'll go ahead and stick these in here and get them ready to go. We're gonna have to drop fluids in. All right, sweet. Yeah, we'll let them keep doing all this work. Perfect, man. No complaints here. Good work, everyone. The only problem is nothing. I'm looking for them to put this wall in because right now they have access inside and outside the base, so they can just run right through here and like get outside the base. They don't need to come through the atmosphere checkpoint right now, which is kind of crappy. Get in there, guys. All right, and in the meantime, let's make sure that we keep digging some of this stuff out. We really need them to come over here and get some of this algae. Okay, we got some research done. We got marble blocks, portrait canvases, and the monument done. Perfect. All right, well, this is nice. I'm pretty happy with this. We have a bunch of rotten meal lice. That's not good. What is it? Is this full? I guess so. They're just prioritizing other things. They're not spending time picking up food. It's because we're trying to push for this whole thing to get built. Nice. I'm glad this is all getting put in. I mean, honestly, this is exciting. I'm going to need to put in. Have them make sure that they put this tile in first, so I don't need to put a ladder in right here. They can at least access this, but we dug the floor out right here for better for worse. There we go. Oh no, I think Mighty's just gonna get stuck. This Mighty's Sush. Oh, he's a lord. All right, nice work, sir. We're still gonna have to build scaffolding. Dang it. All right. Well, that's fine. Here, let's do this. We will. Dang it. I was really hoping to not have to do this because we're gonna have to take it all out, right? I suppose it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Here. Come on down. We'll let you have access to all this. That way you can do your build jobs, you can do your construction jobs, get everything else done. We're gonna need to put a couple of pumps and stuff in here anyway, so you know what, we're probably gonna need this. And then once this bottle emptier is out of here, you know, it's actually nice because then we can actually put this wall in and then dig all this garbage out of here. All right, cool. All right, well, let's see. What other projects do we want to get done? It'd be nice to get the storage done and we can start sweeping all this stuff up. Man, can we get that tile put in, please? That'd be great. So that we actually have some sort of airlock system here. All right, this is cool. I mean, this is still gonna let gas into the base area right now, right? Because this is still open, but holy cow, this is a tremendous amount of work that we've gotten done. we'll start sealing this thing off. They can get in and out of here, right? Technically, no, they cannot. All right, hold on. Let's leave this one open. We'll seal this other stuff off. Actually, let's do that the other way around. Here, we're gonna put a pump up here at some point, and we're probably a hydrogen generator as well, maybe like a smart battery, and we'll let that control the power that's for at least the electrolyzers and that one pump. I think that should be enough. And then the other stuff will run to a separate power grid, like the evacuation system, anything else. I mean, honestly, we could keep it pretty simple. We could run just a single. What if we split this? You know, we could run a single hydrogen or electrolyzer just off the top one. Although we could probably run two. I don't remember the full breakdown on hydrogen generator to number of electrolyzers. I think we can run 3 plus a pump periodically. I think we should be fine. And we'll get that all put in. That looks nice. Nice work, man. This is awesome. All right, so all of this can get put in, and we'll once that's done, we'll have them work on this over here. How's this looking? How's this giant dig job doing? This is looking really good. So we're working our way up towards space, and I hear it, so we are close. Yeah, we are getting there. And we will keep on trucking. We have a printing pod. Let's see what we got here. Fungal spores. Okay. So I'm just realizing how little oxygen we have in the base. So hold on a second. Hold on. We need you guys to be focusing on something else right now. That's not that important. What do we have here? We really need this work done. That's what we need. So somebody can come over here. And then in the meantime, what we'll do is let's steal. Look at how selective we're being about this algae. Where else do we have algae that's accessible? Do we have any that's accessible? Do we have any that we can just like strip mine real quick? We do have some right here. We can get in here and grab 200 kilograms, these tiles. Yeah, how about this? We'll come in here and get this as well. And then actually they can dig out all of these tiles. All right, let's see if we can't get them to work on that. We're a little light on oxygen in the base. Fortunately, diggers like to dig, so they're gonna go work on that right away. And then we can try to get them to focus on getting those algae diffusers up and running again. No, come back. Come back, we need you. Okay, well, that'll help out. And then we can just, should be able to hop, skip, and a jump up here. Yeah, we can come up into this area as well. And yoink some of this. Nice, all right, everyone's on the job. They're already come up here. How much did this give us? This gave us 200 kilograms of algae. All right, nice. Did we actually move all these hatches, by the way? Great. All right, I'm gonna mop all of this up. Make sure that like all this gets cleaned up. Reduce our chances of soggy feet going forward. All right, sweet. Anything else? Man, this is awesome. The only thing I would really want to do is I really want to get that coal generator. I want to get this coal generator out of the base. You know, like it's just making a hot mess, and it'd be good just to get it out of there before things get out of hand. Which I think to an extent it already has, if I'm honest. This did not work the way that we intended. How about 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we'll leave this one here so they can hop across. Okay, let's make sure that they get all of this algae. Who is this? And why are they so slow? This is Shade Tree. Shade Tree, buddy. How's it going? Do we have... No, we do not have atmosphere training. Interesting. And our morale is fluctuating still. Ooh. RealTimeBen. 8 out of 9. Why? Why is he so sad? What happened? He's got soggy feet. Okay, so that might be because he was down here doing these sweep jobs. Yeah. Anytime they had to come down here, you know, they're just kind of like on the struggle bus because they had wet feet all the time. Well, that's okay. And they're digging around over in here too, right? So this is probably complicating things. Since we don't have atmosuits over in here. Let's take a look on the map. Have we discovered anything new? Technically, it looks like the answer to that question is a no, a resounding no. I was really hoping something would peek out up here, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. I really want to know where the resources are on this map. You know, like they're hiding somewhere. Maybe we're kind of lower than we think we are, right? If this is, if oil biome is here, maybe, no, we're probably closer to space than we think. Okay, we'll have to see. My Spidey sense says that we're close. Okay, oh my goodness. I am so glad that this is almost done. So, let's see here. We literally have 7 things that we want built. 8. Okay, we'll get that done. These guys can keep digging. We'll get down to this other algae pocket that'll hold us over for a little while. If I have to, I will put in an electrolyzer, you know. It won't work the way we want it to. And it's gonna be hot because, yeah, but, you know, at least we'd have just tons of oxygen then. At least until we ran out of fluid. That'll be the next problem. Okay, how about... Yeah, I really kind of want to just hold off before I tell them to do anything else, you know? I want them to work on the jobs that we've given them. 1, 2... No, they're gonna have to... We're gonna have to just give them a ladder. Here. Let's do it here, shall we? Here. Enjoy your new highway. Go get some stuff. All right, well anyways, that'll give us some algae there. We can also shave off a little bit of this now that we've done that. Here, they can come in here. And yeah, they'll have wet feet and whatnot. That's okay. You know? That might be why these guys are a little grumpy over here, because they've been coming up into this area as well. Okay. Excellent. And then once this is done, you know what? I'm really looking forward to this because I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna close this off right here. Or we're gonna open this up, and then we can take this door out, and then everyone can come in and out of the base, and we can stop leaking oxygen out of the top. You know, they can use the atmosuits. Perfect. Okay. Well, we'll let them keep doing their job. This is all looking really good. We'll dig all of this out. I don't think we're gonna need it. And then they can hop down here. We're gonna have to do a really big sweep job at some point. It'd be nice if we could get our drop storage put in. I don't think that that's gonna happen today. And then that way we can start cleaning up the base because it's a hot mess right now. Also, we're gonna need to think about where we're gonna be doing some composting, right? We have polluted dirt all over the place and rotten food and all of the things that we do not want. Okay, this is looking great. I'm glad they're coming down over here. I'm really hoping that we can find something. Side note. Okay, this is looking good. All right, oh, excellent. They have all this dug out. We apparently really need algae. So I'm glad that they're coming down here and getting this. Focusing on getting that all up and running. And power. Oh. Okay. It's not terrifying at all. We have another, I was like, what is that noise? Oh, it's the exosuit forge. We have another atmosuit built, so that's handy. Let's get that all swept up and chucked in there. We'll see about getting that done. And all of this other stuff. So, hold on a second. What is... Let's make sure that they prioritize the base over the atmosuits, you know? Like, we need to make sure that the base is always operational. Because if we need to turn the atmosuit dock off, then we can let people run outside, for better or for worse, and get stuff done. Oh, look at this, man. We have 7 or 6. We have 6 atmosuits. Perfect. Well, they can still run around even if there's no oxygen in it. At least they'd be protected from temperatures. You know? Cool. All right. Well, this is all put in. Oh, man. I am so glad that this is all done. Holy cow. All right, digger. Get some digging done. The only thing we have left to do some prep work here is get a pitcher pump, build our electrolyzers if we can find some gold. And then we need to build some pumps as well that are going to go in here for this hydrogen. And we're more or less there. The only thing I would like to do then is maybe we can plan this real quick. At least I can run the wiring, because the wiring doesn't require anything special. This pump, okay, it's gonna go there, and then that way, that pump is gonna drive the spawn, right? And then we'll have separate pumps in there on a different power network that is going to run, that's going to supply hydrogen to other things, like maybe our hydrogen generators, if we ever get that up and running. Or who knows, whatever it is, liquid hydrogen, whatever we decide to build. Excellent. All right. Well, if they can keep pushing towards space, that'd be great. How are we looking on algae, by the way? Let's just take a quick gander here. 98 kilograms. Okay, so we need to keep digging around, looking for some more. This is getting a little dicey, guys. I have to admit. You know, like, I'm a little scared about what may or may not happen here. Honestly, we might just need to build one and do what we don't want to do, you know? Like, what we could do is we can build an airlock up here. Uh-oh. Shade tree. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, see, let's dig this out, and then they can wear the atmosuits up here. You know, like let's make sure that they finish this. They can come right through here. They'll have to pass through the atmosuit docks, and then we can close this door. So this is getting a little risky, you know. And we'll dig this out as well here. We'll give them a fire pole all the way up to here. And if we plant our floors, which we technically, this floor design never works because we're always like one tile, well, 2 tiles off in the middle, because we always wrap our base in insulation, and that always throws the floor levels off. But they can come in here and do all this. Okay, great. So like now let's get rid of this, shall we? Take this out. Take this door out. Ace cows are gonna go in the base that way? You son of a bee. Okay. Yeah, let's close this off, because it's unacceptable. Hopefully people don't suffocate before they're able to build that, because that would suck. Somebody's gonna suffocate, you watch. They're gonna be like, oh, I ran out of the base and then I ran out of oxygen. Like, whoever this is. Oh, at least they're in an atmosuit. Okay, good for them. Yeah, this person right here. Who is this? Mighty Stooge. Mighty Stooge, our star digger, our digger extraordinaire, coming over here into the depths. I'm tempted to actually manually move him. You know? He's coming over here to get oxygen. Look at this, it's pathing over into here. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Mighty Stooge, buddy. Here, let's fix you. Here, come down here. Get in the base. Nobody in or out. No more. Get a suit on. Like this is not acceptable behavior. Okay. Same thing with you. Who is this? Shade Tree. Get in the base. You're not allowed to be out here without a suit on. All right. I love you. You're a valuable worker on this base, but you've gotta get with the program. All right. There are safety protocols you need to adhere to around here. All right. We got our research done. I think that's the last one, right? We got the beach chair officially. That's super handy. All right, now let's go ahead and actually I'm gonna work on this. We want to get the memory toggle. We're gonna want that sooner rather than later, so we'll go ahead and get that researched. How's everything else looking? The base is looking kind of healthy. We have plenty of hatches. We'll get a hatch farm up and running here at some point. Everyone is outside the base in an atmosuit. This is perfect. Oh my gosh, they're gonna be so much happier soon. The morale is gonna start taking a tick upwards. And all of the rest of this is looking great too. Man, perfect. All right, meanwhile, can we get them to like just hammer this out real quick? Can we get them to do all this? I think also I'm gonna dig out underneath here just to drop the debris down a little bit. Because all this ice is gonna melt, right? I don't want it anywhere near this. So hopefully I can get down here, build this, dig this out. And then how's our space project looking? All right, we really do need them to come up here at some point. Can we rush this? Here, let's cancel this real quick. If they're bored and they're looking for something to do, they can work on that. We'll just let them do supply jobs. We'll let them keep doing their thing. We want them to dig over here and get algae first anyway, so that's cool. This will hold us over for a little while longer. If we really need to, we can strip mine over into here and get some of this stuff, although we'll probably deal with water pressure breakage. But maybe we can like dig a little tunnel or something to get in there and access that. We could put a ladder right here and just open this all up. Right? An easy way to get in here and do this work. And we can just dig right through. We can hop in, do work. I'll dig all this algae out. Perfect. Okay. Man, this is good. All right, we're holding on. This is we're feeling good about this though. Anything else? Yeah, let's see if we can't get them to focus on this poor guy. Shade Tree is so slow. All right, let's see if we can get our diggers to focus on digging. Get them continuing to work on things. We need to get these nosh beans out of here, which is super bummer. Kind of blocking our way. And I like how there's squeaky puffs everywhere. You know, we've had limited success in breeding them in the past, but if we do decide that we need a puffed farm or two, or shenanigans, like maybe we're gonna, I don't know if there's lettuce on this map, but if we decided we need a bleachstone source, I suppose we could, you know, leverage those squeaky puffs for that. Look at all this food that's just laying on the ground. Who's supposed to be doing jobs here? Supplying, storing, but who actually is the supplier and storage? Do we have a dedicated storage person? I don't think so, not yet anyway, right? We're pretty much picking people that do other things. Well, technically silicon. Silicon, man. Here. Let's see here. Can we get... Yeah, you're set up to do supplying and tidying and storage. All right. He's probably running oxygen. Like, he's probably like out and about running algae to all the different oxygen diffusers, you know? That's probably what he's doing. Okay, how's this looking? Oh, good. We are continuing our way up. I'm really curious to see what's on the other side of this abyssalite. You know? It's gonna be good to know what is up here. It looks to me like another ice biome. Oh no. Oh, well, okay, well, so much for that. So much for that. Keep pushing up. It sounds like we're getting close to space though. Maybe it's just, never mind. It's just the fog of war. Ambient noise that it has. All right, well, this is looking good. Oh, sweet. All right, so we finally dug through over here. Getting all this algae, looks like. It's gonna add to our base, our resource list. This is more important anyway, so I'm glad that they're working on it. And then we'll push our way up to space here soon. Plus, I also like that it's really, you know, they're starting to dig all this out as well. So we can see more about what's in this little area here. At some point, yeah, we'll dig all the way down here to this area, and we'll tunnel over here and we'll start pulling this crude oil out of here, right? Because that needs to happen. We're gonna need this crude oil for a bunch of different projects. So we'll kind of come over here. How are we gonna do that, by the way? Here, we'll just dig all this out, and then we'll stick a pitcher pump here. That's 800 kilograms of crude oil. That is more than enough to get a couple of projects done. You know, that can just go there. How warm is this? 39 degrees? Man, that's cold crude oil. What? Maybe, I guess we had a large boulder or something break the abyssalite, so we have a bunch of cold crude oil down there right now. Which, you know, I kind of like having boulders and slime molds and glaciers and stuff like that. I like that it kind of messes up all the other biomes, you know? It may not be for everybody, but I like it anyway. Alright, let's see if we can't fix that real fast. It'll help out with them navigating. And it looks like we have another exosuit that got finished, so that can get put in. Let's see here. Anyway, and then that would mean that another person can leave the base, so that's good. All right, man, this is awesome. I'm really excited about this. Other than like a few kinks that we have, and we're limping along from an oxygen point of view, and we're filling our base up with CO2. Which I would really like to get this coal generator out of here. We'll focus on that here in the future. We need to figure out where we're gonna put our power. So maybe we can just talk about that for a second. I think what we'll do is we'll run power network on the left-hand side here, you know. Assuming there isn't too much above this stuff. You know, we could run it on the right-hand side. It can just come right through here. Because we have to kind of navigate this natural gas generator anyway. We might be able to. Alternatively, we could put it over here. Like if we stack everything on the right hand side, the problem with that is then we're running transformers through here, and we're running it through our O2 system, and we've had to do that in the past, and we've realized we've learned the errors of our ways. So I think what we'll do is we'll put power on the left hand side of the base and bring it in. We'll just need to run an extra power line or two for what's going on here, probably some pumps and stuff that are gonna be in this little area of the woods, which is fine. You know, we'll just run conductive wire right through, say like the middle of the base here, and that can get hooked up. Or we could bring it in from up here and drop it down, you know, if we're really that concerned about it. But since there's no decor penalty for conductive wire, I suppose that'll be all right. And then, yeah, we can just save this whole area out here for a big power brick or something like that. And then we'll run the transformers and the main and the heavy want wire like out here and just run conductive wire into the base. I mean, we run our base pretty thin, so we don't really put a lot of stuff in there other than maybe some essentials, food production, a handful of pumps for oxygen and whatnot. All of the recreation rooms have power requirements, so I guess there is that, but sweet. All right, well, I'm glad they're getting this all done. They're trucking along here. I'm just gonna go ahead. There's no more algae up here, right? Yeah, okay. We're gonna go ahead and tell them to just dig these tiles out. We'll come back in later and dig all this other garbage out that we do or do not need. As a matter of fact, here. Well, no, too late. They can take all that out while they're doing that. All right, yeah, look at how much algae we're consuming right now. We're actually consuming quite a bit. We're repressurizing this all the CO2 up and down the base all the time. And are we actually leaking oxygen anywhere? I guess technically if they come through here, they are, right? But we're not really doing any work over here right now, so maybe we're okay for a little while longer anyway. So now that we're like not leaking oxygen out the top of the base, I wonder if this will like kind of stabilize a little bit. We'll have to see. All right, gang, I think this is a great spot to stop for today. That about wraps up the episode. A big shout out to all my subscribers and people who donate to the channel and the stream. Without you, wouldn't be able to do this. If you are enjoying this series, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. We're a little bit slow right now because we're just trying to get some infrastructure put in. You know, like once I think the base is about to take off, but the big holdup at the moment is we really need to find some gold. That's what we're looking for. But hopefully we can find that in space, and for that, we'll have to wait till maybe next time. So until then, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.